Hey, welcome to another episode of the RV Kitchen. We're about a month behind, so I apologize for that, but we're going to try to get back on track. Uh, Last three episodes, I think we've used the Instapot in every episode. Tonight we're going to do something a little different. We're going to cook outside. As you can see, we have the awning out. We have the grill ready. And I want to show you this. Here's a book that we actually use at the restaurant. The restaurant we'll work at on Thursday nights. Well, every night we do a theme, but Thursday nights we do foil pack campfire meals. And this is the book that we get all the recipes out of. So we thought we'd do one for an RV Kitchen episode. So we're going to do Taco-TATER Meal Campfire Foil Pack. Now, I'll put a link in the comments to this book. If I can find this book on Amazon, I'll put a link to it and show you. But here's some of the things we're going to need for the recipe, which as usual, I'll put them over on the side. Ground meat, taco seasoning, milk, hash browns. Now it says, frozen hash browns thawed, but we use dehydrated hash browns. The reason is, as you know, living in an RV, the freezer, or at least our freezer, is very small, so you have limited space in the freezer, so we try to do as much dry stuff as we can. So we'll use dehydrated hash browns, salt and pepper, salsa, refried beans, which the recipe doesn't call for refried beans, but we're going to put some on there anyway, see how it comes out. Some nacho cheese, and olive oil, or spray, whichever one you have. Okay? So first thing we'll do is we'll get the hash browns rehydrated, and then we'll follow along and show you the recipe. Alright, we're going to start out with 1 pound of ground meat. Open this up and throw it in the bowl. One pound of ground meat. And we're going to do taco seasoning. 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning for 1 pound of ground meat. And 2. And a little extra, just because. Next, we need a 1/4 cup of milk. Combine meat, milk, and taco seasoning and combine well. So just get in there with your hands. You can do it however you want. You can put gloves on if you're a glove type person. You can use a spoon if you're a spoon type person. I happen to be a get your hands in there and get dirty type person. Now, if you get the book, as I said, I'll have a link in the description to the book. So if you get the book, you'll notice that I'm not following the recipe 100%. Once I'm finished mixing up the meat here, I'll mix together our nacho cheese and salsa, which is not on the original recipe. It calls for a cheese salsa dip, but I'm mixing nacho cheese and salsa and make our own cheesy dip. So we'll set that aside, and that's what we'll do next. So following the actual recipe, at this point, once everything is mixed together, it says patty each out into the foil and then put the hash browns and salsa on top. But here I'm going to make a salsa, so we're going to use our nacho cheese, and this is going to make a lot more than what we need, but being we got a can open, I'm going to go ahead and use all of it. So nacho cheese, and salsa. Mix a little salsa in with the nacho cheese. And just like that, you have a cheesy salsa dip. And that's it. We'll set that aside. All right, we got all the components ready. Now we'll start assembling. Now the recipe says 4 patties out of, or 4 foil packs out of 1 pound. But we're going to try to squeeze it all into 2 because there's only 2 of us here and we're pigs. Then we're going to do half-pound patties and put them in 2 foil packs. Hopefully. Let's see if it fits. So we'll separate this in half. That looks like about half. We'll make a patty. I love taco seasoning. I love the smell of taco seasoning. So we're going to patty it out about, let's say about like that. Even enough room to make a tent out of it. So we'll move that one. Grab you another one. Make sure you're using heavy duty foil. There's some recipes in the book that actually calls for a double layer of heavy duty foil, which you'll see if you get the book. It's a pretty neat book. The front half of it kind of explains the difference between like they show you how to make a foil tent, they show you how to make a flat foil pack, and then as you're reading the recipes and making these things, it'll tell you whether it needs a tent or a flat pack. This recipe actually calls for tenting. So tenting is whenever it wants air to still be in there and almost steam some things inside of it. And then if you're cooking something that doesn't need that, then you do a flat pack to where no air, no steam builds up. Okay, so at this point, this is where I'm doing something a little different, because I'm going to put refried beans on it before I put the hash browns and the cheesy salsa. So just canned refried beans. We're going to layer this on top. That looks like about enough. Do the other patty. Smear some refried beans. There we go. Every now and then you might hear Gizmo in the background doing his "I'm hungry" grunt call, because he can, oh, there he goes, because he can smell the food. And he sits back and goes, All right, from here, now we'll be following the recipe. So again, you would use your hash browns. If you have frozen ones, make sure they're thawed. We had the dehydrated ones, like I say, because we have small freezers, so we try not to put big bags of frozen stuff in the freezer. These are dried when you get them. You open them up, fill it up with water, let it sit for about 10 minutes or so, and it rehydrates them. So this one, we'll just pile on top. Then after this, we're going to salt and pepper. And you can see my little crawfish salt and pepper shaker. Yeah, you know I'm from Louisiana. Salt and pepper to taste. So we'll just sprinkle a little salt on that one. Now remember, potatoes absorb a lot of salt, so you can go heavy with the salt. Don't be afraid to go heavy, because potatoes, just like rice, will absorb the salt and you won't even hardly know it's there. Okay. Little pepper. Good. And good. Then last thing, you're going to layer on the nice cheesy salsa. And just pile it right on top. Alright, that should be about good. Alright, then we'll make the foil tents. I have the grill heating up now. Alright, so we'll roll these up into a little tent. So just pull your sides up. Fold the top down a couple times, just to make sure you get a airtight seal, like that. And then the sides, same thing, you just want to close them off to where no air escapes is all you have to do. All right, this way. And there's one little 10-pack. Close it all up. Now we'll bring that over and we'll get that on the grill. Alright, one good thing about foil packs is you can either cook them on an open fire outside, you can cook them right on the hot coals, or you can cook them on a grill, you can cook them in the oven in your RV, however you want to cook it. The book will actually break down for you. The recipes in the book is either going to say low, medium, or high heat. Which low, you want about 300 degrees, medium about 350, high heat is 400 degrees or more. So if you're doing it on the grill, try to regulate your heat to 350 for this recipe, calling for medium. If you're doing it in your oven, obviously set it for 350. Inside, our favorite appliance is the Instapot, as you can see in all the other videos. Outside, whenever we cook, our favorite is the Weber. This is the Weber propane grill. This is, I think, the Q1200, I think it is. So this is my favorite thing outside. You can see I got it at about between 350 and 400 right now. So we'll keep it right there. And we'll simply drop the foil packs on. Drop them on, close the lid. Keep it at about 350 for about 25 minutes. We'll come take them off the grill, open them up, and we'll give them a try. All right, holding steady at 350. It's been on for about 25, 27 minutes, something like that. So we're gonna hope she's done. Go ahead and turn off the grill. And toot. All righty, take them over to the table. We'll get them opened up, see what they look like. And I think I'm gonna let Tracy do the tasting on this one. So we'll see what she thinks.
I see it coming out sides. Ow. Ow. It's hot.
Is that hot?
Yes.
Get close up.
Ooh, look at the cheese.
That's some cheesy.
Cooked all the way through. Hot.
Hot?
Yep, that's good stuff.
All right, there you have it, guys. The Taco-TATER Meal Campfire Foil Pack. Thanks for watching another episode of the RV Kitchen. Check us next time. I think we're going to do a breakfast meal in a foil pack. See you in the next episode.